They're going to be here 7. Alfonso and Luis, 109, right in.
Yeah, I do.
Steven and Jake, you guys can ride. Be ready. Smooth run, 5 and 49 right here, 5:49. That gives you guys a 25:62.
Rich is going to be 60 minutes. And Smooth, you're going to be 7.5.
Make your way down to the office, please. Joel and Zach, you can ride in 8:25. Joel and Zach. Smooth run right here, 7 and 53 for Jake.
Escalante Jr., 116. Derek and Frankie, please ride in. 114. Please be ready to rope. And we're going to be clean around here with a 10 and 44. 10 and 44.
$9.20 for 2, 16 down to the bottom to get ready. Team 16 down to the bottom to get ready.
36, Don and Brandon. And a smooth round of an 8 and 56. Now we're going to go to 336, Tony Dondan, Bruce Brandon.
Jed Olson and Denton Hume at 8:30, second out. Here's Juan Barrera and Johnny East. Jed Olson and Denton Hume, A30 next out. This is A7. Smooth, 7 and 92. They're 26.85. They're the high team back right now, 26.85.
24.64 in a pair. 24 and 64. Is this Juan and Johnny? Thank you very much. This is team A7. You guys are working on 10 and 57. And we're going to be clean here. How about an 8 and 36? 836. That's going to give you guys an 18 and 93. 18 and 93.
In Texas. Here comes the nod. Here comes Barrera. Here comes East. 7:21. They are second with a 34.06. That's just right.
Cody Hall.
LaCaze and Smith. LaCaze and East are the ropers, Dustin and Johnny, you're working on an 8:15. It'll be followed by 64, Mason Millett, Casey Thomas. 66 is going to be Shane Hendricks and Cole Hall. Mason and Casey, you can ride in now. Smooth run. You're going to be a 9 and 56.
279, Jensen and Coppin, Owens and Lawrence. Hey, the winner of the Riata Incentive, Britt Williams. Britt Williams, they're going to win $3,000 for winning the Riata Incentive, and that was in the the Area 14 finale. Be sure, if you're riding a Riata horse here at the Area finale, you go by the Riata booth up there and nominate your horse. We're going to be clean here 9 and 26. Let's go to Caitlin Jensen and Justin Kopp. Oh, it's a Lawrence.
And a smooth run of an 8 and 56.
34.06, that's just right.
Cody Hall.
It's going to be Miller and Thomas. Smith and Gray at 65 and 66 is going to be Hendricks and Hall. Mason Miller, Casey Thomas, 64. Go ahead and ride on in. LaCase and these two. This is 63. They're going to be 8:15.
036 on that broken barrier. 036 on that broken barrier. Upside down, inside out. One fan on both sides. Upside down, inside out. One fan on both sides.
156 off the line, 101, Clinton Russell. .156 off the line, 101, Clinton Russell. .239 off the line, Brian Nzinga. .809.
185 on the broken barrier, equals 97. Brian K. Johnson, Zay shooting. 185 on the broken barrier, equals 97. Brian K. Johnson, Zay shooting. 185 on the broken barrier, equals 97. Brian K. Johnson, Zay shooting.
196 off the line. Raymond and Mike. 735. 25. 170 off the line, 41. Raymond and Mike. 733. 170 off the line, 41. Raymond and Mike. 733.
25 and 50, the 21 and 2, that's this one. 401 to get up there. 1071.
196 off the line. Raymond and Mike. 735. 25.
Neil Wood at 89. 90 currently from Brandon Berlin. Be ready. And they're going to be smooth 8 and 22.
Scott Daniel. Keegan Booth, Sergio Gonzalez, come on lane, 45. And it'll be smooth, 5404. We also have a Ford F450 with a gray Savvy trailer. Those vehicles need. Jason Jones, team reporting tonight. Ricky and Joe, 29 guys, good on. Riley and Cole Jr. is getting us down smooth run. They're going to be here 7 and 45.
Across the world, in all places, Tennessee. The town that never sleeps. They're smooth. The town that never sleeps. I can teach 31. This one was a 950. Mike and Corey at 16. There's one was a 9. Arthur Colt at 35. Sandy and Dusty's 33. Guys, you can enter tonight for that 12 bloomer in the morning. And Tom Jacobs at 67. Dan Jake, 67. After the 18, we'll get going to the 18. Guys, after the 900, they throw in at 14. 14. After the 15, we'll get going to the trace.
Lopez, Bobby Alvarez, come on in, Dan and Bobby. That'll do it, 8 to 60. Shannon Bibby and Isaac Hill, you guys are right on in, team 66. And we smooth under 8:35. Gary and Joe, 160 rounder. Yeah! 13 years starting 160, Tim to Crestfield 160.1, Joel and Cutter 165. Clean baby outside. Followed by Jay Dancer, Kid Nixon. Jay Dancer, Kid Nixon, you guys can ride in. Tom Boxberger, Randy Lewis, you guys are just going to be 2 away now. Clean here, baby. Clean left, they're going to be 7 and 16. You guys are up now, team 23. It's going to be 24, Amanda Guerrero, and Luis Santos the third, 25, Matt Teachers, Bo Crutchfield. And it'll be +5.
Get you guys a 30-18. Eddie and Joe, you can ride in. 779 for a 27-21 trip. 503 for a 26 and 99. You guys are straight to green and south. The rest of the map sheet, Jeep 38, you can ride in. 9 and 30. Ryan Keegan, Team 48, you can ride in. 6 and 73. Ricky Gonzalez and Romeo Moreno, you can ride in. Team 4.